Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing my last set for 2020 and decided to do some pink with a bit of glitter and some basic nail art. So I'm on this pinky doing Fairytale. So all the colours are from CJP as usual. So I'm doing a full nail of Fairytale on this nail, and this is a lovely dark pink glitter. So for 2021, I have been practicing a lot doing 3D and nail art. So I'm hoping, well I'm not hoping, I am going to be doing a lot more nail art tutorials, and I'm going to be starting with the basics in January, February time, and then I'll go from there. But I just want to start adding more stuff into my tutorials instead of just sticking to the same stuff. So that being said, I will tell you what I am doing on this ring finger. So this is Firecracker. So again, I am doing a full nail of that colour. And then I am going in with this tinsel glitter in iridescent white, pinky coloured, and doing that all over that nail. So I'm just applying that with a brush and just sticking that to that wet acrylic. And then on top of that, I'm going in with some silver leaf. So I'm not going to go mad with this, I'm just going to do a few pieces of that onto this nail as well. So as you can see, I have done these nails a lot longer than I usually do. So I did use tips on this, so I could get them well, quite a bit longer than what I normally do. And I have done these in a coffin shape. So I really enjoyed doing these long nails for a change. I know my other nails are long, but these ones are a lot longer than I normally do. And I just loved the shape of these when I'd done these. So on this middle finger, I'm going in now with Blushed, which is like a see-through, see-through with a hint of pink in there. So it's just basically clear with a hint of pink, should I say. So I'm just applying that on this full nail. So I did get a bit underneath, so I'll just wipe that off. Better getting it while it's still wet and then waiting for it to dry and then try to file it off with your drill. So on that blend there where you can see the tip joining the other tip, I'm just going to go in with some more of that tinsel and just try and cover that up a little bit. And then I am going to do exactly the same on this finger. So I'm doing that tinsel glitter the opposite direction to what I did on the other finger, just to change that up a little bit. And then I am going to go in and do a few 3D flowers on here. So these are the really simple ones. So I'm using my size 2 CJP brush, which is a little tiny brush. So I'm just doing 3 petals on this. So I'm just doing, you try to get your beads as near to the same size on everyone. So I've just let them be for a second or two, and then I'm going to get that tip of my brush and put that into where I want these petals to start, and then just press backwards. So if it comes out too much, just use your point of your brush just to push that back in, and then just flatten that out. So as long as your point is where the centre of that flower is and you press it out, it should go where you want it, and then you can just manoeuvre the rest of it where you want. So as you can see, I'm just flattening these out a little bit more and spreading them out. But that is it. I'm going to do some more on this nail, the other see-through nail, and one on the pinky. And while I am doing that, I am going to probably talk a lot of nonsense. So, in 2021, I would love to know what kind of videos you would like to see. Would you like to see, like I've said before, would you like to see basic nail art, unstroke, 3D work, more reviews? I'd just like, if anybody's got any ideas what I need to be putting on my channel for you guys to make it better for you. So if you'd like to help me with that, give us a comment in this video. Let me know what I need to be doing or what you'd like to see, and you would be doing me a big, massive favour. So yeah, thanks. Thanks for anybody that does do that before you even start. Okay, so I've finished with those 3D petals, so I'm just gonna do one nail capping. So because this is a long nail, I am gonna have to pick up a massive bead. So I've put that near that cuticle, got that finger pointed down, tap around that cuticle and then pull that down. And then once it's got past where your natural nail is, then I start to pat and press that down. But normally when you put that cuticle bead on and it's pointed down, it is normally past that stage by the time you come to start patting and pressing it, so it makes it that little bit easier for you. So once I've got it to the end, I either take any excess off or add a little bit more if I haven't had enough, and then just keep looking from all directions just to make sure that that is fully covered. Like there were a little dip, so I'm just applied a little bit more in there and then just pat that into position and make sure that is how I like it. So I did go in and cap the rest off camera, and I'm just going to go in now and file this one. So go in with my usual filing routine, which is my side walls underneath, so this side had just come out a little bit more, so that took a little bit more filing. It's probably on your right if you're looking at, not the one that I'm doing, this side here were a bit out, so it did take a bit more filing. So once I've got them nice and symmetrical or the same on both sides, I'll go around that cuticle, down the centre just to mark that out so I know where the centre is before I start filing anything else, and then start working on them sides. So when I look at that, I'm just going to go back in and activate the side walls, etc., and then look in and then go back in and just keep doing that till that is how I want that to look. We all have a certain way we like our nails to look, and just keep going until you get to that stage. So once I've done all them, I'm just going to quickly buff them, clean them up, and I will be back. Okay, so these have all been cleaned up. So I'm just getting my little thumb ring that I got made by my daughter. And I've just put a bit of white acrylic paint on there. So, just taking a liner brush or a detailer brush. This is nice and thin. And I'm just going to do some, I think, filigree. So it's where it's thicker at one end and then goes to a fine point. So I'm just going to do a bit of detailing on to this nail. So you just press, when you put that brush on, just press it down so it goes far, and then as you move it, just release the pressure off the brush. So I'm just going to do a few on this nail. I do a little bit on each nail, to be honest, because I am, like I said, trying to get a bit more practice in doing some nail art. So I just thought I would end the year just with a little bit. So this one I did go a little bit more. I went a bit mad, if I'm honest. So I just wiggled that brush then, because I just wanted it a bit thicker. But if you're stroking as neat as you like it, you can just go back in and fix it. It's no biggie if you have to go in and redo your lines or do the thickness at the end. But you're looking for like a long tadpole sort of shape. So I'm just going to go in and just keep adding till I think there's enough. But I don't want to, I am a sort for going overboard when I do anything, whether it's diamonds and now nail art. So I am trying to control myself and not go too mad. So on this one and the pointer finger, I didn't want to go too mad, but I just wanted to add a little bit just because it is see-through. So I just added a couple on each one of them. And then I'm taking a dotting tool, but in this case I've got this little tool that's even smaller than a dotting tool. It's what you get them in a kit where you mix your gels and stuff. So I'm just going to use that to do some dots here and there on this set of nails. So again, I don't want to go too mad, but I do want a few different effects in here. So this little palette ring, if I'm doing more than one colour, I will use my palette. But if I am doing just one colour, it is just so much easier just to have this on my finger to use. So once I've done that, I'm just going to let that dry completely. There's no point top coating if any of that is wet, and it goes to like a dull colour when it's all dry. So I'm just going to top coat these now. So once I've top coated them, this will be the final design. Apart from I do put some little diamonds in the centre of the little 3D flowers that I've done. So on this one, I will go in now and just put a little stone in both of them. And once I've done that, I will bob these into the light for a full minute. And that will be this set done, guys. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in 2021. Bye.